Hey there, Avra here with Cami. Did you know that you can create collaborative activities with Cami? Cami's collaborative environment offers unique possibilities for students and teachers. Let's take a look. Collaboration in Cami has many different possibilities. Teachers can design activities such as this one that can help students get to know one another, build classroom community, and even just explore the tools in Cami in a low-stakes environment. Additionally, activities such as a collaborative book talk can be a neat way for a class to create a repository of book talk videos that they can watch and choose their next read. Activities such as collaborative study guide building can be an awesome way for students to tackle challenging content. This vocabulary activity is a neat way for each student to take one word and teach it to the class. The Cami library has lots of different templates. Teachers can simply slide down to the search box here on the left-hand side, type in collaboration, and you'll find lots of different templates. Beyond activities that are designed for the entire class, teachers can also design activities that are meant for a small group. So, for example, with this activity, the teacher has included the primary source document, The American Progress Painting by John Gast. And she's encouraging students to use the Project Zero thinking routine, See, Think, Me, We, giving clear instructions that are written here and reiterating those instructions here in a voice comment. So we've used this before. Remember, it's about starting small with. So what students do in this environment are use the tools in Cami to have conversations about the things that they're noticing and wondering and making connections to their world. So you'll notice that students have used the drawing tool as well as the comment tool to make comments, to draw on the screen, to circle things. Students can also use the comment tool to have threaded conversations. So here, Olivia has made a comment and Noah responds. Additionally, Olivia went ahead and created a voice comment of her own in order to kind of explain her thoughts. Now, this environment can seem a little bit overwhelming for some students. So what Cami provides for students is a way for them to turn off other students' annotations. Right now, we're looking at the teacher view. Let's go over to another window and let's look at a student view. Now we're looking at Noah's view. If you'll follow my mouse up here to the top, you'll notice these collaborator icons. When we click here, the collaborator panel on the right-hand side appears. This is a place where Noah can come and he can turn on and off other people's annotations. Now it's important to note that when he does this, he's not deleting anyone's work. He's simply muting them or turning it off just for his device. Let me show you what I mean. When he clicks on other students' names, do you notice that their annotations disappear? Let me turn them back on, and you'll notice that this has reappeared as well as this annotation here. And then when I turn on Olivia's, her comments here and here appear as well as her drawings on the page. At the bottom right, there's a button here that says Hide All. If I click this, now the entire document is empty of those annotations, and it's much cleaner and easier for Noah to look at. He can go back in and turn on his teacher's annotations as well as his own while he's working. This is a per user or per device setting that's available for students when they're in this kind of collaborative environment. Now, let's head back over to the teacher view again, and we'll take a look at some additional options for collaboration. In our text comments and our voice comments, the names of the author or the speaker are clearly displayed. However, it's important to note that if you put your mouse on anyone else's annotation, you'll see their initials right here. And when you rest your mouse on the initials, their name appears. So there's no need for students to actually put their name next to anything that they write or they draw in this collaborative environment. Additionally, as teachers work to kind of keep a pulse on who has done what in a collaborative environment, they can also head to the File menu right here. When we click on File, we can head down to where it says Annotation Summary. When I click this, now a panel has appeared on the left-hand side of my screen. This panel allows us to see who did what, when, and where in the document. So if we scroll down, we can see that Noah created a comment on page 3, and this is a snippet of that comment. You can see text boxes that are created as well as drawings that are created. Basically, any tool that gets used by a student will be recorded here with the date and time as well as the page that the annotation was created on. So let's think about how the teacher actually gets this file to students. So once the teacher has designed the activity with the scaffolds and annotations necessary for students to be successful, what teachers want to do then is simply head up to the Share button here in the top right corner. When they click, they'll see familiar Google sharing options. In this case, we want to choose anyone with the link is an editor. Teachers can also specify the feature control, which we talk about in another video. Then they'll simply want to choose the Copy button here to copy this URL and then share it with students in the way that's appropriate for their environment. If you have any questions about collaboration in Kami, we hope you won't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching.